even though I was like excited to see him come up, by the way, his name is William. I don't know why I keep calling him Will, but call him short for William. But I was kind of nervous to see him up here as well because, like I said, this is the first time I ever met anybody online and actually dated them. And especially this is like on some social media thing, because this is social media that we was on, and yeah, we was fascinated with each other, but we was nervous. So so other than that, things should, I was like, other than that, things should work out just fine, right? So when he came up here, I thought our weekend was gonna be romantic. It was gonna be nice and everything. We was gonna have fun. And not only that, it didn't go the way I planned, but it went south very quick, because he only stayed up here for 24 hours and then he went right back to Virginia, claiming that he had some type of emergency and that his son needed him, which was not true at all. And not only that it wasn't true, but it was the fact that somebody was pulling his attention to their way, and he didn't want to tell me. So after he left, I kind of started assuming the worst about him. Like, what if he has another woman down there that I don't know about? What is really going on with him that he has to hesitate on telling me anything, or he's hiding secrets? Now, ever since that day he left, we've been having so many arguments. It goes from small little arguments to big arguments, blow ups. It was times where we went a week without saying something to each other, or we'll go 2 or 3 days without saying something to each other. And it's mostly on my part, because I didn't want to deal with his bullshit that was going on down there. I don't know what was going on with him down there, but I just didn't want to deal with it. Because in my mind, I thought me knowing him for like a couple of months, everything should be all about enjoyable. It's like it should be fun. We should be getting to know each other and enjoying each other's time uninterrupted. And it didn't go that way. And I kind of got aggressive towards his secrets, like being kept from me. So I asked him over and over again, is there anything you want to tell me? Do you want to sit down and talk about what's going on with you? What's been bothering you? If anybody's pulling your attention, like, I want to know what it is, because it causes you to leave me. You left me high and dry, and then all of a sudden you didn't say nothing. You didn't tell me why. So that's why I was kind of curious as to what's going on with him, and I had no choice but to be aggressive to him, because he was trying to hide this secret for as long as he could. And then he tried to tell me some sad ass story that didn't make any sense, just to divert my attention and to something else. Like, he was trying to talk about something else, and it wasn't flying with me. So that's pretty much how our relationship went for the next couple of weeks. And then fast forward until August. So I feel like August was a funny month for both of us, because I tried very hard, and I'm not trying to sound like the victim here, or one try to have pity on me or anything like that, but I tried very hard, and I was patient for as long as I could. And like I said, I did my part as a girlfriend, I did my part as a friend, and somehow it still wasn't good enough. And then what's even worse is that not only that my intuition was right, but everything that I thought of was right. Everything that I told him that I thought was going on was spot on. And I was like, I dare you to deny anything, because you knew I was right from the get-go. Like, you knew that I had a feeling that something wrong was going on. And just because you're not good at telling somebody what's going on with you, or you're not good at expressing your feelings, doesn't mean the person was off, doesn't mean the person was wrong. And you can't really sit here and deny about anything, because when you're showing evidence, it's kind of hard to debate it. So let's be honest here. It's like secrets is no longer secrets once it's pretty much being put out in the open, especially if somebody's giving you hints. And then based on your behavior and how you treating that person, it says it all. So this is why I said that something wrong was going down. And like I said, this is where all the animosity started happening, because now we both at this point have no love for each other anymore, no respect for each other. We both are pissed off at each other. He's pissed off with me because he couldn't take the fact that I blocked him from calling me or contacting me in any way, even on social media. And first of all, my anger and disappointment was very understandable. You kept secrets from me. You lied to me. And then I asked you if there's anybody else in the picture. You lied to me about that. Not only that I figured out who it was and how she looked, but know that she was in your town. And that was like super fucked up. And it was so unfair, because I give my whole heart to you and give my whole life to you and accepted your invitation to move in with you when you asked me to move in with you, only to disappoint me by keeping these secrets from me and not telling me what was going on with you. And then trying to make up some sad ass story to get me to not ask any more questions was even more fucked up. So altogether, you pretty much say that I had every right to block him and to not want to deal with him anymore. And then all of a sudden, I start getting these fucked up messages from him from WhatsApp and on text, regular texts. And then he talked about he couldn't take it anymore, me blocking him, that he wanted to move on and that he think I should move on. And he was so eager for me to move on from him because he wanted to be with this bitch down there. Now, I thought at first, might have been his ex-wife. No, it was some bitch that works at his job. You wonder what the fuck happened? I'll tell you. So, like I said, it's like, if you listen to your intuition more, you know, if you know, you know, you know. And y'all gonna automatically think, yeah, I turned to tarot cards, whatever like that. But it wasn't even that. I didn't even turn to tarot cards to get my answers. I actually need to speak to a guidance counselor / spiritual healer. And who's better to talk to about this than a spiritual counselor? And what she was telling me was what I suspected all along. So I brought it to his attention about it, and I gave him the opportunity to come clean about everything, but he didn't want to come clean about it. Once again, he kept lying to me. So with that being said, I just sum it up in just one sentence that, yeah, I think we do need to move on. I think I deserve better. And I cursed him out very well. Like, I cursed him out lovely, and I feel like he don't deserve me. I told him that he wasn't worthy of me, worthy of my love. You wasn't worthy of having a really good woman in your life because of what you try to do, and then you try to come off as innocent. And it broke my heart. And the reason why I'm so broken up about it is because I fell in love with him. And it wasn't love at first sight for me, but it was like love at first conversation, because we hit it off so well. And the fact that we was just having the best conversations ever. And it wasn't pressured. It was organic. It was all fun and games. Like, we was joking around with each other. We used to laugh and joke with each other. We used to be cool about everything. And like I say, I don't know what happened. Where did we go wrong, or why he did what he did? And I don't think I'm going to ever get the answers out of him, because to this day, he is still keeping a tight lip about everything. I haven't spoken to him in a week now. And today we're already into September. I haven't spoken to him since 9/11. And I don't think I'm going to ever speak to him for a good while or ever again. Like I said, from the way he was acting, he was kind of looking guilty, and he probably felt really worse than I did. He probably felt bad about what happened between us. And at one point, he sent me a text that I didn't get the chance to see until recently, of him apologizing to me for hurting me and everything. And then he apologized about not being open with me, or about the things he didn't say versus what he should have said. And I just felt like the apologies is not good enough when you keep doing the same shit over and over. And the apology is not good enough when you're not acting like you're sorry. And you would think he would come up to me to New York to try to work things out with me, to try to make things right and apologize, be really apologetic about his actions. But no, he didn't. He didn't contact me ever again. He didn't bother doing anything. So it lets me know that he intentionally tried to ruin me. Like, he tried to ruin my life. He tried to ruin my chances of ever finding love or wanting to be in love with somebody. He knew that I was going to move on to someone better. And as many things I was telling him, he was like trying to make sure that didn't happen. And I was like, well, can nobody on this God green earth is going to make me not want to fall in love again or ruin my chances of finding love. You can't even physically stop somebody from finding love. So the fact that he tried to ruin me for the next man, he was unsuccessful at that. Not only that he didn't ruin me, but he didn't affect me that much. But like I said, I am brokenhearted, like, because I really did love him. I really did have feelings for him, and it was undeniable. So, but I managed to move on because I am seeing somebody, and he's taking it easy with me. And I met a lot more people who also are very open and honest and taking it easy on me, and we decided we're going to take things slow. So thank you, William, but you didn't try. I mean, I don't know what to say. Just bye.